Hello, Freda. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Carrie. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you again. How is it going on?
Oh, today is a little bit cloudy, so probably raining soon. So I'm
Oh,
back home
nice
early.
weather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's nice weather. Yeah, spring.
yeah.
They say that the spring rain is like a expensive like oil.
Expensive like oil.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
I
rich
see.
oil. Yeah, because it's very important for all the plant. Yeah.
The first spring in your place, right?
Yeah, I think when Yule is the first day of autumn, and
Mm.
we should be the first day of the spring.
Yes, yes. Yesterday, yeah. We had our first autumn yesterday. My body can feel something, I think.
Oh, what happened?
Can feel better than before. Kind
Oh,
of, yeah, relief, the feeling.
okay. Maybe it's the hot. As some people not really like hot. Some
Mm-hmm.
people can handle the hot. So everyone's body condition is different.
Mm.
So that's why for some season is for some people is good. And for some
Mm.
people, it's feeling bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we start today kind of early, but it doesn't matter, huh? We can start early than before.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so we have already talked about weather again. Although in
Order?
Japan,
Yeah.
it's still kind of the
Oh,
humid and hot. It's torture for us. But just a message I got from my husband. Sorry. We women because my daughter have something uh injury on her back neck today.
oh,
So I asked my husband to take her to see the doctor.
ah. So you're
Yeah.
okay? Not go with
No, it's
them?
okay.
Oh.
Because my daughter just asking me at the is there anybody say the doctor is a handsome doctor? She asked me that about because maybe I talked with her dad before because I it's a new clinic near of
Yeah.
the office, but I saw the profile the doctor's profile online, so I at that time maybe I talked with my husband that this doctor maybe is good because uh he see the skin state of the people, so he must make sure his skin is better than the normal people. so
Oh,
so at that
okay.
time maybe it's a good doctor, so we talk about that. Okay, so
Oh. You know, in here, a lot of people that had a skin problem, they not go to doctor. They had a lady, she
mm,
used a herb, and she make a special cream. So
mm,
I had a friend, her husband had a very big, um, some, I don't know what is that, looks like eye on the
mm,
back of on the back. It's very
mm,
big, quite big.
mm,
So like a coin, big size, like a coin. Yeah.
mm,
So I, referred them to buy that cream, and
mm.
so they use that, and it's gone. And they
Oh,
even use that for the dog skin cancer.
oh, so the
Yeah.
cream can solve the most of the skin problems, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And also if online you can see, the cream is from Augmentin cream, and it's pretty good, and lots of people they use that to solve the skin problem.
oh,
Yeah, that's the one. I think Japan could be more easy to get that,
mm-hmm,
because we had a farmer just visit Japan few
mm-hmm,
months ago,
mm-hmm.
and he went to Japan to buy Augmentin.
Oh,
So that's why
maybe.
I was thinking maybe Japan is more easy to get that. I don't know that, because in Australia we have to get a doctor
Oh,
prescription.
really?
Yeah.
Also,
So you can check. You can ask a doctor the like Augmentin cream.
Augmentin cream is organic or chemical cream?
You never eat augmentin? You know the augmentin Ewaging? You know it's
Oh,
yeah
augmentin. Yeah.
yeah. And
Okay.
it's they had also had a cream.
Oh, really? I don't know that.
Yeah, because a lot of people suffer with the skin problem, hip skin problem.
Mm-hmm.
So they use that one. It's quite good.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why you can ask, is that possible? Can get if you can get it straight away from pharmacy, you can
Mm.
prepare one at home. So any problem is come out, you can put some.
Mm.
Then maybe put a little bit of castor oil. Then just
Oh,
maybe just heal itself. Yeah.
okay. Okay. I will search it later. Yeah.
Mm.
So, okay, back to our live session today. So, because since we already talk about the weather in Japan still humid and hot, and because me and Frida, we had a casual talks uh several weeks ago, and we talk about the weather, and then I forgot. I forgot why, but some words or some keywords were talking about made me think of the period 9 of Feng Shui, because I think me and Frida, we have a talk about it, a period 9 of Feng Shui, and end of last year. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just a little bit of mention. Yeah.
Yeah, and at that time, we still can remember when I picked the Frida Spring about period 9 feng shui last year, and you told me several keywords. I still remember some of them, actually two of them, fire and women. And we also talk about the American political landscape recently, because every time when me and Frida we have a talk, we usually start with political things in the U.S., and then we also talk about Five Elements and Bazi. So at that time, all the points makes me think about, is there any connection with them? I mean, because you let me slowly see several some females, powerful females named firstly. They are Susie Waltz, uh, Tulsi Garber, and Pam Bondi, and Caroline Leavitt. They're all members of the President Trump's cabinet, and they are all powerful women in the White House now. Um, Also, since President Trump has appointed a number of women to high-ranking roles in his administration, at least one third. So, so I'm thinking about, we are seeing, we can keep seeing these powerful women's their image and their clips on X, right? Frequently seeing their image and clips on X, and showing that their task steadily progressing, and they are keeping moving forward, basically every day. So this things make me think about, is there any connection with them? In details is, firstly I want to ask Frida, so how do you see those powerful women in Trump's cabinet from the perspective of the Five Elements and Bazi? And then, is there some connection with the period 9 of Feng Shui? Because some symbols of the uh, period 9 of Feng Shui are disruption, fire, and women. So what that mean of this? So let's talk about it, Frida.
Okay. Yeah. I think maybe I just swap a little bit. Maybe I just talk about the period 9 first. Then we back to this woman. What is the connection with that? And I post two the three picture. So actually the basic the logic behind that's math. So the for the things we learn like Bazi, and they had a very important pattern. It's the 60-year cycle. So this one is part of connect with this 60-year cycle, but they just separate like 180 years. So for each pattern, so that's a big pattern. But the small pattern is 60, 60, 60. So each 60 is connected with the 9 box. So I put the picture. So this picture, the first picture is the right Chinese is called 落苏, is a yellow color square one. So this is a very important picture for anybody if learning I Ching. And the first, the teacher will showing you this picture, so that's why you just think how important it is. But if you use a bit of, modern way to think about that, actually it's just like a math. So why I say that? Because all the number, in the picture, so they had whatever cross, or line, or plus together is 15. So you can say, oh, if the kids go to Olympic maths, they probably had the same question for that. But another thing is, it actually is connected with the Chinese, we call the bagua. So we got 8, the diagram, and then each one is connected with the nature, for example, like a mountain, sun, water, fire. So that's just basic element. So that's the whole of that is 8, but in the middle, so that called 中宫. So that's why they put 5 in the middle. So at the moment we are in since last year 2024, and we get into 20 years for Li. It means fire. So we got 20 years from last year. So we can see very heavy, the bushfire or wildfire, even burning, the whole town, and some very bad, and the things happen. It started last year, especially in American. Some other place at the moment I saw it's in French, and also in Russia they had a volcano, and also a big fire, a bushfire, wildfire at the moment. So that could be connected with this Li, the fire 20 years. So it's just start. We are in second years. So I put this few the image just to quick explain a little bit how it works. Like in Chinese feng shui, we will say this 9 box, period 9, they will fly each year. So how they fly? And actually, I had a second photo, and one left hand on the bottom, they had a white color one, and actually they got a arrow. So how they doing that is first you need to find out which number in the middle. So they had the calculator, the one it's easy to do. Before 2000 is another one. After 2000, so what do we do is like now, 2025. So what do? We use the last digit, like 2, 5. So 2, 5 plus together is 7. Then each number use a 9 to minus. If over 9, we just, get 9 off, then the rest, the number. So that number is put in the middle. So each year, if you do Google search, you can say, oh, what's 2025, the best position, for any place or something. So what we check is like, a lot of people already made online. So they use some color we call, first one is called white, second one is called black, 3-1 is called B. B means little bit of green blue. So they put the color that. So 9 is purple color. So at the moment we are in 20 years purple color. So that means if you wear, purple color or put something, purple color, like some people like a crystal. So the purple crystal, probably will bring you more, the Li power in this, 20 years. So that's the one thing we can know. Then we need I said, just before I said, we can know each year which number, in the middle. So 2025 is 2 in the middle. So we just use that, the basic, calculate. That's very easy. So each year, if someone asks you, how you do this 9 box. So you need, first you need to know how the area go, You find this, in the middle, then the next, the arrow just on the right hand corner. So it's the number just +1. So you just follow the arrow, then you just plus another one, then you can fill whole box. Then you put this color. So that's why you have to memorize all this color, because some color is good, some color is bad. So when I moved to the place I live, because that time is a COVID lockdown. So I was thinking, okay, so where I should go? Because this world had a lot of uncertain things or maybe bad things happen. So what I do is I check that box. So what I check is for next 5 years, at least my position, first big position is I live in Australia. So I need to know where is Australia's position. So I know Australia position, it's in the east south, that's the big position. Then I live in the east south, then I need to know which position is better. So when I, live in Australia during that COVID time, actually I was avoid the worst spots during the lockdown time. That's why I'm quite easily to get through that. Because in the 2021, it's the worst, the part is, in the southeast. So Australia is southeast. Then, in Australia, the southeast is worst. So the position is the place I lived before. It's New South Wales. So that's why in Sydney, people got a more hard time, than some, like me to live in Brisbane. So much better. So that's why I check this future few years, just in case, like I try to avoid the worst situation. So I just roughly, maybe some is not so good, but at least it's not worst one. So that's the one check. So for us, if we want to use this tool, like for this country, this year, so what could be happened? So that's is a checking point. You can see, like you need to check the whole world, the map. Then you just see, oh, this year. So which part is the problem part? So I remember when 2020, that time is we call 五黄煞. It means yellow, the bad luck. And so in the middle and in Wuhan, and actually that part is quite at the center of this China part. So that's why it's spread to everywhere. So usually in the middle is not good. That's why Europe is not good. So that's the, you can roughly, know which part could be, worse. Especially, like if whole water drop goes worse and you live in the position is the worst part, then you will get a more possibility be affected by this disaster. So that's the one we use like a tool to check, to roughly know, to know, is this year, is the China good, or is American good, or how is going? So just roughly to understand a bit. And they already write, the name about, the money, the love star, all these things. So if you go online, you easily to get, the answer. So you just can read that's it. But you need, so that's the one we can do. Then also on the human body. So I just explain a little bit on the human body. So at the human body, they had some words talk about that, and it's a just simple one. They say the 带九履一. It means you had a hammer. Your head is wear a nine. So, and your shoes, like a bottom is like it's the one, but actually that bottom in the picture the guy jaw is not really correct, because the human body is like a battery. So in your battery, at the top of your head, and they had a pressure point we call 百会, and that point is the hottest point. So that point is the biggest number, because we know in the universe we separate yin and yang. So the extremely young, we use the the number 9 to instead to behind that. And then, the extremely in, we use 1 to behind that. So that in, what is that one is actually is in your bottom, between your, people, poo poo and we in the middle, there are pressure point. So that is same like a battery. You just think you are battery. So you got a negative, the part, you got a positive part. So positive part is in the middle of your head. So you try to find that it's just from your ear, the bottom of the ear, you use the finger to go up. So 2 finger, when you touch on the top together, that's the pressure point. So you remember that is called 9. So that's why, because if you connect with the diagram, the picture, it's called the Li. So that's connect with the sun. The sun is the most young things in the world, extremely young. So nothing can young than the sun. So on your human body is the same. So some people, when they headache, so what do? We pressure here, this point, for like 100 or something, or some also have other way, but that part is working. So that's on the human body. So that's why they had a poem for that. So try to make people to remember. It's like 4-2 is your shoulder, something. Yeah. But you need to understand, when you see the imaging, actually they had the number behind that. Even like a feng shui, like your home, your house, you just join a 9 box. Then you can put the position on. Then you can draw. Oh, here is a bedroom. Here is a kitchen. Oh, here is what, and in the middle is what. So after that, so everything used is from that. That it's also connected with Chinese compost. So that's the basic logic. But you need to know the whole cycle is also, the 64, the diagram. But we use 60, so it's same like the the 八字, the we call 60甲子, 60, that 甲子. So that's a 60 cycle. So the human life is every 60 is a different, then every 180 is different. So that's the behind that universe is what's the maths, that logic. So we got the last picture is about the time like we got the 20 years, so each period of 20, so we got a 9, so each is connect with 20 years, so they matched like from which year to which year. So now we from 2024 to 2043 we are in the period 9. So that's a bit like the a lower major cycle. So we are on that now. So then it will going again. And all the, regular is from the star, how they fly. It's same thing like that. So it's the whole logic is all about that. So we back to like, so if that's fire, so what could be happened?